Hi guys, hi, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I'm gonna do, I don't know, something different for my channel, something that I have never done before, and I think that I've never done it before because I've never really known that it was happening. But I was looking around, Google, and realized that Allure has not done their Best of Beauty Awards yet because I think that happens in September and I want to come back and have a video in regards to the Best of Beauty Awards, but they did do their Reader's Choice Awards for 2022 and I thought we'd talk about some of them because I've used some of them and I would be interested in hearing anybody's thoughts that maybe have used products that I haven't tried yet, specifically when it comes to Allure's Reader's Choice Awards or Best of Beauty Awards or whatever it is. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, I do hope that you keep watching. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I am a lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry as a district leader for Ulta, and I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring it to you here on my platform. I do things like reviews here. I do regular, beauty YouTube content that you're going to see, like Project Pan, Shop My Stash, those kind of things. But I also just kind of like to talk about makeup, and that's what this video is today, me just talking about makeup. So I'm going to put some pictures in here of the products that we're talking about, but I do hope that that sounds like something that would soothe your soul as much as it soothes my soul, and I hope that you want to subscribe before you go. And with that said, let's roll into this conversation. So I'm going to scooch over because I do want to put pictures of the products right here. It is super dark outside, so this seems like it's a little bit better. I just switched the light just a little bit. I do have a light going, which I normally don't, but it's normally not this dark and dismal outside. We have torrential downpours and have been having them for about the last 5 days, and I'm just kind of wondering when we're gonna float away. That's all I got to say. All right, you guys, so today we're going to be going over the Allure Reader's Choice Awards that I think uploaded, if I remember correctly, in May, but they were done in January, February, and March-ish time frame. Maybe they uploaded in March. I can't remember exactly, but I'm going to pop pictures in here of the products that I'm talking about as I'm talking about them. There were quite a few of the products that I have never used, but there was also quite a few of the products that I have. So I thought I'd bring you my thoughts and opinions on the products that the Allure Reader's Choice Award voters voted on. And I hope that it interests you. They did it in categories, right? So skin, hair, breakthroughs, and makeup. And then I think there's a clean category and a body category as well. So I'm going to try and go in the same order. And if you go onto the Allure website and you look up or even just Google Allure Reader's Choice Awards, you'll see all of these products there. And they also have links to where you can go buy them. A lot of these you can buy on Ulta Beauty as well, just saying. But the pictures that I took for this video are straight up off their website. So credit to them for the pictures that are of the products, because I need to credit them because I took their pictures. The first category is skin. And the first item that I have on here is the CETAPHIL Daily Facial Cleanser. And at Ulta Beauty, it costs $10.99. This product is made for combo or oily skin, as well as sensitive combo and oily skin. This is also a Best of Beauty product in 2021, and it is a facial cleanser that I quite love, actually. I think I had an empty one last year, and that facial cleanser had been in my collection for quite some time. CETAPHIL has actually a really great facial cleanser lineup. I also used their CETAPHIL Daily Eye Makeup Remover as well. Really great eye makeup remover. It was my holy grail until I couldn't find it to purchase it anymore. So their daily facial cleanser, really nice. Doesn't really do anything to like strip the skin of your natural oils. I felt like it didn't do much to like moisturize my skin either, if I'm honest, but it was a great cleanser. It was one of those cleansers that I didn't typically have to do in conjunction with another cleanser. So it was like my first and last step. I have since went to a double cleanse systems, which is probably why I don't really purchase it anymore, but I even had my daughter start using it, who is 10. So, I mean, it's really, really a great cleanser, and I 100% stand by this Reader's Choice Award. The next one is the TATCHA Water Cream. Now, this is a moisturizer, and it's a $69 moisturizer for 1.7 ounces. Moisturizer, if it's a good moisturizer, is typically a pretty expensive item. I'm not sure about $69 expensive, though. It's Japanese nutrient rich, and it's like water based. It feels delightful going on your skin. It feels like you're spreading water all over your face, or maybe like taking an ice cube when it's cold and just moving it all over your face. It feels really good, and it's got anti-aging properties. What I will say is it's not sticky. It's not greasy. It really is divine and luxurious to use, but I'm not sure that this is $69 worth of worthiness. I think that there are much better moisturizers out there that you can get that are less than $69. Maybe not much less, but less than $69 that are just as luxurious feeling as this one. I think that TATCHA is a very expensive brand, and that's how they get away with charging the prices that they charge. Their packaging is divine. The packaging for this product is also divine, but in terms of what the product is doing for you, I don't think it's any better than like a Sunday Riley moisturizer that you can get for like $54. So, I mean, save yourself some coin. That's $15 worth of difference, and just get a different moisturizer that's also going to be amazing. I even like the Belief Aqua Bomb is really good too, and it doesn't cost $69. Like, there's a lot out there that you can pick or choose from that costs far less than this that does about the same thing. The next thing is the LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask. They are $22 for 0.7 ounces. And y'all, this is a LANEIGE sleeping mask for 0.7 ounces, 28 grams of product. This is a really nice balm. And if you've been around my channel long enough, you have heard me talk about my daughter's really super chapped lips during certain times of the year. The only product that has ever made her chapped lips less chapped during certain times is when she is using this every night on her lips during those times of year. This does miraculous things to your lips. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's in it, but it is amazing, and I would spend $22 over and over and over again. I think this is probably my 8th LANEIGE sleeping mask. I also have a like squeezy tube lip balm, squeezy tube, like a lip glossy from LANEIGE in my purse right now because I love it so much. It does something great to your lips. I do 100% concur with this Reader's Choice Awards. You leave it on at night like a lip mask, or you can wear it during the day like a lip moisturizer or lip balm. It actually does something really pretty spectacular. So the new brand that they had in the Reader's Choice Awards was Rem Beauty. I don't know anything about Rem Beauty except for that it's in our stores. I haven't tried it yet. I have swatched it. And the swatches aren't fantastic, which is why I have not picked anything up yet. Their liquid eyeshadows, they look really, really pretty, if I'm honest. I also don't wear liquid eyeshadow very, very much. So I'm not going to pick up a liquid eyeshadow just to try the brand when it's something that I'm not going to continue to wear very often. Rem Beauty has a lot of hype. It does have some really cute packaging. But the swatches that I swatched were not fantastic, and everything I hear out on this space about Rem Beauty is also not great. They have it as their Reader's Choice Award new brand honoree. I probably will not be purchasing anything from that brand. For hair, they actually have the OUAI leave-in conditioner, which is $28 for 4.7 ounces of product. It is a heat protectant, it smooths, frizz, it detangles, and it hydrates without weight. And I actually have one. I have several. This is a brand new bottle. It's still got the plastic wrap over the top of it because I have one over there that's currently in use. This is a wonderful leave-in conditioner. I use it in my hair. I use it in my daughter's hair. It is weightless. It doesn't, if it wasn't weightless, I wouldn't use it in my daughter's hair. She has really fine strawberry blonde hair that we have a hard time managing almost daily. And this is just a wonderful, wonderful product. For me, I use it a lot because I get a lot of frizz in my parts, but it also just makes my hair feel really, really nice. It makes my daughter's hair feel really, really nice. And for my daughter, I'm using it more as a detangler than anything else, but I love the way leave-in conditioner. It is an amazing product, and I think that you would find it's amazing too. The BRIOGEO Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask for $38 for 8 ounces of product is a weekly treatment for damaged hair and helps prevent future damage and hair breakage. So I have a story for you. We had a pool every summer for the last like 7 summers. My kids would be in this pool, and I just got through talking to you about the story of my daughter's hair and the leave-in conditioner from OUAI. This Don't Despair Repair hair mask was the only thing that could keep my kids' hair from looking like and feeling like straw and turning green from the chlorine that was in the pool. I swear by this hair mask. So if you're in the market for a hair mask, this really is a great hair mask. And the tub, the 8-ounce tub for $38 is going to last you for quite some time. I masked her hair every single week for probably 5 months straight, and it took 5 months to go through that hair mask. So I guess it depends on how much hair you have, but I really do firmly stand by this hair mask. The next thing is the ORIBE Dry Texturizing Spray, and I think if you guys have been around long enough, you maybe know this. This is my absolute favorite item to use as a dry shampoo. It's $50. I'm not spending $50 on a dry shampoo, but I got my first one in a BoxyCharm, and then I got it in an IPSY. And then it came up on a Boxy pop-up, and I bought like three cans because it is amazing. This is completely invisible. It doesn't leave, and because it's completely invisible, it doesn't leave any kind of like white cast in your hair, and it smells like money. It is the most amazing dry shampoo, dry texturizing spray I have ever used. And if I was in the market to spend $50 on a dry shampoo, I absolutely would. But I've got like 800 cans of dry shampoo over there that I need to go through first. But I 100% think that this is absolutely worth every penny of that $50 that it costs. The next category was breakthroughs, and on breakthroughs they have the DIOR Powder No Powder, and I firmly feel like this is due to Samantha March and Samantha March only. I have the DIOR Powder No Powder. I love this product. It is amazing, and it looks really dark, but it truly isn't. It's very lightweight. It's super beautiful. It's translucent. I mean, it does have a little bit of a color to it, but it doesn't really show up on your face as if it were foundation. It reduces shine. It sets your makeup. It is magic. You can put anything on your face and put this over the top of it, and it is going to make everything just blur and airbrush and create perfection. It is stunning. It is a stunning product, and I would have never had this on my radar because I'm not really a powder person if Samantha March hadn't mentioned it over and over and over again in her videos. I hate using any other powder in my collection. This one even took precedence over the Charlotte Tilbury Airless Flawless Finish, which was my favorite powder to date until I purchased this one. With makeup, there is a lot of stuff on this list that I have tried or wanted to talk about. So the first thing is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It is $10. It is a vegan, waterproof eyeliner, liquid eyeliner that comes in 2 shades, black or brown. And I put this on here because I have a NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in my collection right now that I haven't tried. But I haven't tried it because I have never had any kind of success with a NYX eyeliner, specifically with a NYX liquid eyeliner. I'm terrified to try this. I got it in gratis a while ago, And I am kind of scared to try it because every single NYX eyeliner I have ever had bleeds and cracks on my eyes. So I put this on here to talk about because I really want to hear your thoughts on this eyeliner in the comment section. The next thing on here is the Benefit Gimme Brow. Now, I don't have this in my collection right now, but this used to be the only brow product I ever used in my brows. It is $24 for a brow product, but I stand by the $24 that Benefit charges for their brow products because they really, truly are the best brow products, in my humble opinion. I have all kinds of brow products from them, and I don't think I've ever regretted any part of purchasing their brow products. Even though I get some of these products in gratis, I continually find myself purchasing and repurchasing their products also. So the Gimme Brow is a product that I used to use prior to knowing what I was doing with pencils and then switching to a pencil. It's also a product that I used to use before I started getting my brows done by an arch expert in our stores. The product is a tinted brow gel that has little fibers in it to help voluminize your brows. I don't really think that I need voluminous. All of this is natural except for the color of it right now. Like, all of this hair is naturally there. So the Gimme Brow, I think, would be made more for people with sparse brows than it is for people that have brows like mine, but it is a wonderful product. And it also has the littlest, tiniest brush on the end of it, and I think that that is perfection for a brow product. Brow products that come with big, like, mascara wand size brow brushes are just ridiculous to me because then you're getting the product all over your face. This one doesn't. It's a little tiny brush and it's amazing. So it's got a very natural appearance. It's also pretty sweat proof, waterproof, and it wears really well throughout the day. Definitely worth the $24 and definitely worthy of the Reader's Choice Awards. The MAC Retro Matte Lipstick is $19. I do have many MAC lipsticks. I specifically love their Powder Kiss formula, but all of their formulas are really good. They put this on here because it's a super comfortable matte lipstick in all formulas and super long wearing, and I can attest to that. All of the MAC lipsticks that I have in my collection are super long wearing, super comfortable to wear. Even the matte ones that I have in my collection are also super comfortable to wear. You just can't go wrong with MAC lipsticks. And did you know that they sell a MAC lipstick in our stores one every second of the day? How crazy is that? It's insane. It's the #1 selling lipstick formula in our doors. And I think that not every single one of our stores has a MAC. So that in and of itself says a lot in my humble opinion. The next thing I have on here is the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is $20. And this is one of my top 3 lip gloss formulas, which is funny to say because when I first got this lip gloss formula, I hated it. I hated the smell of it. I hated the taste of it because it's got kind of like a cherry scent to it. And it smelled like, you know, cough syrup to me. But the more I tried it, the more I wore it, the more I loved it. Because it's just really long lasting, really high shine, really beautiful. Makes your lips look super plump and puckered even if you don't have plump and puckered lips. Like, my lips are pretty minimal compared to some of the other lips that are out there wearing this gloss. But my lips look so good with this gloss on it. So I 100% think that this absolutely deserved to be on the Reader's Choice Awards. It's not sticky. It's super comfortable. When you talk, you don't get those like gloss strindles that you see between people's lips when they're wearing a super sticky, thick gloss. It feels super hydrating as well. I feel like every time I wear them, my lips feel better after wearing them than they did prior to putting them on. So it's like a moisturizer for your lips that's also beautiful. The next thing I have on here is the Beauty Blender. So the Beauty Blender is, you know, a tool for makeup. It is a $20 tool, but it is just a tool. It's just a sponge. I have to be honest, like, I have sponges that I think are really amazing just as much as I think this is amazing. What I will say is there are some sponges that this is better than, and there are some sponges that I think that this is kind of compensatory to. Real Techniques is one of my favorite sponges. I will stand by the fact that I would purchase and repurchase and repurchase Real Technique sponges. I think I've been through probably 50 Real Technique sponges in the last 5 years. Just because, you know, when a sponge starts to get like holy or like tears in it, I threw away the sponge. But this is only the third beauty blender that I have had in my collection, because no matter how much I washed this, not this one specifically, it just didn't rip or tear. Like, it is very well made. It also gets pretty fluffy when it is wet. I will say these ones, and I have two of them, one is really dirty. These are wet. These get huge, much bigger than these do. And these have been in use in my collection for probably 7 months, and they have not, they've been washed over and over and over again, and they have not ripped or tore either. They're very compensatory to how this feels on my face, and I think I paid, $14 for 2 of them. So do I think that the Beauty Blender is worth 20 bucks? I would say no. I do think that there are other ones that you can get in your collection that will last the same amount of time that are far cheaper. The Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush is $20. This is a weightless, long-lasting, and matte or radiant finish blush that you can get. I think the one that they specifically have on here is the matte finish. It's liquid, and a dab of it will do you. Don't go too ham with this guy. I utilized it in my sample series that I had running on my channel last year for most of the year, and I didn't love it. But I didn't love it because I felt like you had to work too fast with it, and that's just not how I work with my blushes. But I know a lot of people love them. I also have a lot of other liquid and cream blushes in my collection that need to take precedence before I go out and purchase another liquid one. So all I had to work with was the sample pack that I had. Well, God knows how old that sample pack was, honestly. So, like, what are your thoughts on this liquid blush? I do know that a lot of people love them. And do you think that I should try it again? Because I would be willing to try it again, but that's where we're at with that one. The Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighters are $38. They're boasted as a lightweight, long-wearing creamed powder hybrid that feels really silky and looks really pretty. They are marketed as a lightweight and long-wearing cream to powder hybrid formula, and I will say that I have multiple of them. And if you guys have been around here, you know that this is one of my favorite formulas of highlighter. As a matter of fact, I currently have pan on one of them, and it is the only highlighter I have ever panned. I do feel like it's a really silky formula. It is a gorgeous formula. It goes on to your skin and just is super, super impactful, super, super pretty, goes on really silky, doesn't do anything to create or exacerbate texture in places of your face that you don't want it to create texture, which is like where you put highlighter, right? It is such a beautiful, beautiful formula. I have so many of those. So I would say that yes, absolutely, they melt into the skin. Yes, absolutely, they are worthy of the Viewers' Choice Awards because they are just beautiful. Some of these are relatively new to my, most of these are relatively new to my collection. This one specifically, I had, this is Hustla Baby. I had this in a smaller, like mini version of it, and then ended up getting a full size in my IPSY. So I just traded out the mini for the full size version in my collection and gave the mini to my daughter. But this one, oh my gosh, they are just so pretty, you guys, and definitely worth that price point. The next section is body, and with body we have the Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. These are $8, and these are, you guys, so not worth this Reader's Choice Award. And the reason why I say that is because there are so much better hand sanitizers out there. This one is really, really really sticky. And it is also alcohol laden, so it really dries out your hands. There are so many other sanitizers out there that are so much better for your skin. Bath & Body Works does have a spray liquid sanitizer that I absolutely love. I just don't love these PocketBac ones that are really super sticky, smell like alcohol, even though they say they smell like a different scent. And they're, I mean, really expensive for what they are, if I'm honest. The Dove Advanced Care Antiperspirants, and I actually use the Dove Antiperspirants all the time, the Advanced Care ones. This one is the invisible version, but I think the one that they have specifically in this is like a cucumber scent. These are $7. I actually get a dual pack from Costco for like $7. They are alcohol free. They've got kind to your skin ingredients. They moisturize the skin that they go over the top of, and they're cruelty free. I used to be somebody who suffered from really itchy, dry skin underarms, and once I shaved, like it was like game over. I would cut myself all the time. I have not had a problem with itchy, dry skin since starting to use this Dove Antiperspirant. And I used to use Secret. I love Secret. I used to buy Secret. Since starting to use this, I've had zero problems with itchy, dry underarms. I really love the Dove Antiperspirant. And like I said, $7 is not bad. And when you can get it in a dual pack for about the same price at Costco, by all means. The next section is clean, and it is the last section, and I have just 3 items on here. So I have the ILLURE Limitless Lash. It is a $28 mascara. It is considered clean beauty for all entities that, you know, categorize things into clean or not clean beauty. It is considered clean beauty. It is a clean mascara that's buildable and flake free. I would say absolutely not. This mascara did absolutely nothing for my lashes. I hear a lot of people talking about this mascara, but the people that I hear talking about loving this mascara are also wearing false lashes a lot. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I hated this mascara. It did absolutely nothing for length. It did absolutely nothing for volume. It did nothing. I could barely tell it was on my lashes. The more I built it, the more it would flake. So I mean, maybe I was using it wrong, but I think that mascara is intuitive. I don't think there's a lot that you can do to use a mascara wrong, but I think it's super natural looking. If that's what you're going for, then it's absolutely a great mascara. But if that's not what you're going for, steer clear of this mascara. $28 is too much money to pay for a mascara that doesn't do anything to your lashes. The next thing on here is the Hourglass Blush and Mood Exposure. This is a $43 blush, and this is the only blush I have ever 100% panned in my collection. Granted, it was in a project pan, but it was in a project pan and I panned it because I loved it. This is also a blush formula that much like the Fenty glosses, I hated when I first used it. But the more I got used to it and learned how to use it and learned what I needed to do to make it work for me, not that it was this big giant production, but I was expecting like pigment right off the bat instead of just watching as it created like this ambient rosiness to my cheeks. Like, it is such a beautiful blush, and it is a beautiful blush that I would pick up in full size. The size I had was a mini. The minis are $26. I would say if you're going to purchase this, purchase it in a mini, because that's really all you need. I had it in my project pan for a year and had been using it for a year prior to that before it was gone. So you really don't need a full-size version. The last thing is the BAREMINERALS powder foundation. Now this is a $35 foundation. I used it today. So it is the foundation that is on my face over the top of the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. And it is clean, it's vegan, it's talc free. It's a mineral foundation that's sheer, buildable to fuller coverage. I wouldn't say exactly full coverage foundation. It promotes healthy skin because of all the wonderful skin loving ingredients that are in it. It's mineral, so it's supposed to be better for people that have sensitive skin. And I will tell you, for the most part, for most of my life, if I was wearing a foundation, it would be this one. Even when I wasn't wearing any makeup but eyeliner, I would wear this powder on my face as a foundation just to kind of put my skin, get it all like consistent, right? Make a very pretty canvas out of my skin. This is a really beautiful powder foundation. I don't think enough people talk about Bare Minerals as a brand from the foundation perspective. I have a lot from Bare Minerals that I really, really love, but this is the OG in my collection. Not this particular container, but this was an OG in my collection, and I would stand by this being on the top of those beauty awards. I think it's a fantastic, fantastic product. I think Bare Minerals overall has some really wonderful, fantastic products that are really also very good for your skin, for mature skin, for oily skin, for dry skin, for any skin, for sensitive skin specifically. So with that said, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this. This is kind of a different kind of video for me, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help our channels out here, but I also hope that you enjoyed it enough that you would like to, you know, subscribe before you go. I'd love to welcome you in. Let me know what you think about the products that I just went over, and click on over to that. I'll have it linked down in the description box. Click on over to that Allure Reader's Choice Awards. Tell me what you think about the other products that are on there, because there was a ton of products on there that I didn't talk about. So I would be interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you're safe, that you're healthy, and that you are staying sane in this crazy world we're living in right now. I also hope that you're loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye friends.